Hello, I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. Today's topic, lies. How much do I hate lies? Lies that can not only destroy others' lives, but you know what? It changes a person too. Liars, they turn into really despicable people. I mean, look at Pooty Loop. Look at Publicly Dairas and how much it changed him. That's right. It, he turned into such a despicable person unless he really was well hidden behind that person. But from the way I seen it, he went, way down, just like my father did with my mother, the cult leader, just like Publicly Dairas did with his cult leader. Like the last incident of the bullying that just recently happened. The funny thing is I already seen it coming. I mean, I know that Santa Viking, played it off so they thought that he was still on their side and just, gave the catnip, like, bring it on. And no, I'm not paranoid. It's called seeing exactly what's happened for years, over and over, with this cult clan. I mean, I'm so used to it. You know, Basically, I already knew when Two Faced had gone to Santa Viking. He's like, heads up, it's already starting. It's exactly what Santa Viking told me. And he showed me what she said, and I was like, okay. So I already knew. I said, you know what? I already know that Publicidaris is going to fall for it again. Just like that. Easy. Boom. Cult leader says it's true. He's going to buy it. So, of course, but this time, I knew it was going to be a huge dive considering how much more disrespectful and cold he had become towards me. I just knew it was going to be deep, but man, did he go deep. I mean, like I said, the most despicable, cruel thing that anybody has ever said to me. I mean, I can't even imagine. So, this is going to be a reading. People have said that they liked hearing, you know, me give stories and saying them. So, this is what I'm going to be talking about is based on lies and what I wrote about. So, as for the hate group and the last thing, it was funny because Publicity Dyrus did exactly what I thought he would. I shared a gift with him. I ended up PMing him just to let him know that, so I wanted to prove, I already know what's going on. I already know what's going to be happening. He tried to deny it, but that he wasn't a part of it, but I knew he was. I knew he was going to fall for the lies. So I just wanted to leave that message. I said, so who have I been talking to in the Crotch and Cummings group? The hate group. That's what I said to him in a private message. And I left him a little gift, you know, but actually I knew he was going to share it with the group. I mean, I'm actually glad because I did tell, Poodaloob in one of my, videos, I said, if I had a fart, I'd give it to him. well, there's your gift, Poodaloob. I said if I had a fart, I'd give it to you. It was a special gift that I asked, Publicity Dyrus not to share, but, I already knew he was going to share, Of course, because I knew he's gone deep, you know. But hey, I wanted to get it specially gift wrapped for you, though. I mean, darn it, So I hope you guys enjoyed your gift, you know. So on with the what I had just wrote today, based on farts. That's it's gonna be that because you know what, lies are just like farts that turn into sharts. Exactly what happened with Publicity Dyrus. Yeah, farts don't smell good, and yeah, he became that toxic. Here we go. Fibs are the farts that turn into sharts, for they do nothing but turn your inner soul inside out. Your inner soul begins by piling on these rubber balls that reek of nothing but a soul filled with foul stenches that never finds its way out. Bristly Diarist was a man who had a unique soul and heart. But to hide his pain, he turned to piling on a shart-filled monster who would end up destroying this man's inner soul and heart. This monster lives his life by destroying many innocent souls with his toxic mountain load of sharts. Bristly Diarist became more like his master by piling on these many rubber balls filled with sharts. After many intense bonkings with his master of shartism, Bristly Diarist eventually became a pro at the arts of foul play with rubber balls full of sharts. Bristly Diarist had met Serenity when his heart was not filled with these toxic, foul-smelling farts. Little did Serenity know, but this man that she had first felt the feeling of content and safety would end up being the one throwing many toxic rubber balls filled with sharts at her already broken heart. Serenity couldn't bear the thought that this unique heart was turning into a toxic shart. Serenity continued to lie to herself that this unique heart would eventually be smart and brave enough to rid himself of these foul rubber balls that he had been piling on with so much exuberating thrills that ruined this man's heart. Then it came the day that Serenity just knew that her biggest hope would end up making her nothing but a dope. For Bristly Diarist ended up throwing Serenity into his sewage filled with nothing but shart-filled rubber balls that squirted out many excruciatingly painful words that could never be forgot. Bristly Diarist was no longer that man that had many unique characteristics that separated him from the many toxic souls that consume this world full of rubber balls filled with foul-smelling sharts. For he found the thrill of destroying others from the exuberating feeling of piling on these toxic rubber balls filled with sharts. Serenity no longer has hope that this man will ever see the truth, that he is nothing more than a fart that has turned into a toxic, full-blown shart. Serenity has come to her senses that it is pointless to continue having any hope for this now foul-smelling man to ever see the stench that he has turned out to be. That's right. Very creative and very imaginative and very different. Others see it as weird, but hey, that's me. I have fun being me. And yes, farts turn into sharts. And just like Bristly Diarist, he went to fart to being a shart. I'd say even worse than a shart. I'd rather have a shart than what he said to me. Despicable. Never heard something so despicable. So, yes, lies, pretty disgusting. And it's so sad that so many people believe lies, and lies, there's more lies that I hear than I hear truths. You know, whatever happened to the truth? You know, it's long gone. Most people go by lies these days, and it's really sad. So remember that. Next time you say a lie, think about it. The more you lie, the more it becomes the pattern to you. And look what happened to Bristly Diarist. He turned from somebody that was really a good-hearted person to nothing but a despicable person. So, I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. See you next time.